Are you a course creator who isn't getting the sales that you want from your launch? Hi, I'm Nicola, and I am a launch strategist and copywriter who helps course creators blowtorch through their revenue goals with your best launch ever. And in this video, I am going to show you the 3 ways that you can get more online course sales. And a little hint, they're not your copy. Okay, so let's dive in. Number 1, the first way to get more sales in your course launch is to fix your offer. This is the step that nobody does. You cannot outright a bad offer. And what that means is if your offer isn't something that your audience wants and needs or solves a problem that they have, you could have the best copy in the world and it still will not sell that offer to your audience. Okay? Even if you have sold that offer before and it's proven or you validated it, it still might not be what people want. So if you've sold the offer before, but the people who are in the offer, who bought it, aren't buying from you again, you may need to fix your offer. And if this is you, I have a free fix your offer checklist that you can download. Check out the link in the description below. Gone are the days where we can make millions of pounds and millions of dollars from offers that lacked substance, but it was okay because they were $27 or they were $17. Our audiences are way more sophisticated now, and they're not falling for the same marketing messages because they've seen it all before and they've been burned by those marketing messages before. So this is what we're battling with course launches at the moment. And because audiences are more discerning than they ever have been, they need to build a massive amount of trust with you, the course creator, before they even think about handing over a chunk of money. And a big issue that I've seen is course creators taking the biggest transformation, the biggest win from their program, and then using that as the program promise, where they're promising these, inflated, outrageous claims that only a small fraction of students have actually gotten from their program. And so we need to avoid this, because if that program promise feels unrealistic for your audience, they are not buying from it. You have a solid offer that does what it says, people will love it and they will buy from you again and again and again, which means that not only will they refer your program to other people, they will buy future products that you put out. So why should you care about this? Because as you launch more and more products, or as you launch your offer again and again, you are getting a team of people who know this offer, who know you, who will be raving about your product to other people. And it's going to make it easier for you to sell more, make more money, and most importantly, create a business that lasts. Now, the second way that you can get more course sales is to focus on the status that your audience wants. This is extremely powerful, and it's actually going a little bit deeper than the typical voice of customer, which basically means customer research, that we typically see with other copywriters. Usually when we're researching an audience, we are looking for their biggest pain point, the goals they have, how do they like to learn, for example. We're looking for things, their struggles, what they want, so that we can create messaging around them. But it actually misses a very big point. Every single one of us has a identifier, a status that we want to be seen, to be a part of, or a status that we currently have, or a belonging that we have. There's something that we want to do, what we want to achieve in life. When you hone in on this, you can create copy that's extremely powerful. Now, I said that one of these tips are not to do with copy. This is actually to do with research, so bear with me. To give you a quick example, I have a client who helps people who are aging get more mobile. When I was doing the customer research, I discovered that most people in her audience used to be active, whether that was sports, hiking. They used to go to the gym several times a week, but being active and being fit and healthy was a huge part of their identity. Think about it. Think about people that you know who might be training for a marathon, might be training for a competitive event. It becomes a part of their personality. Ask me how I know. And they talk about it a lot because it's a part of who they are, it's a part of who their identity. And if they were to break a leg, for example, and they couldn't do that thing anymore, it can break them. It can really affect who they are as a person and sort of shatter everything that they know, and it can really have a big impact. When you're calling this out in your copy, if your program helps them with this, when you call this out in your program, you're really building that huge amount of trust because your audience is seeing something within your copy that they probably haven't quite identified themselves. They probably felt it but haven't quite put their finger on it. And when you're connecting the dots for them, they begin to see you and your offer as the solution that they want. Now, the third way that you can get more core sales, and it's quite easy actually, it's just be you in your copy. We want to bring out your personality in your copy using my inside out method, which takes the best part of your personality and uses them to differentiate you from your competitors. Because people are getting more and more sophisticated, we have to build that know, like, and trust. And so we're taking the parts of your personality that your loved ones like, using that in your marketing so that your audience can build a deeper connection, deeper trust, and actually like you as a person. Another issue at the moment is with copy sounding the same as everybody else's. When you market using your personality, one, you become uncopyable because nobody else is going to have the same personality that you do, use the same words that you do, and it stops you from sounding the same as everybody else. Now, why is this a problem? When you look at your competitors, unless you have a unique framework, unique methodology, you're probably going to be selling similar offers to your competitors. You're probably going to have similar methodologies, and your copy is probably going to sound very, very, very similar. And the problem with that is when your audiences are deciding who to buy from, they're looking at your website, they're looking at your competitor's website, and because everything sounds the same and sounds similar, they start to decide based on the one thing that they can, which is price. And you want to stop people, you want to stop that battle where you're having to lower your prices in order to get custom. But when you market yourself with your personality, you stop competing on price and instead you're showing your value and people understand your value more. So they are the 3 ways that you can get more core sales in your next launch. If you want to fix your offer, don't forget to sign up for my free checklist. The link is in the bio. Make sure you subscribe if you like this video and follow me on Instagram at Nicola Moores. And I hope to hear from you soon.